Welcome back, everyone. Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me today for a new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a request by JK, and this is practically a Halloween marathon, so I'm super stoked. And I also had a after this I'm gonna do something with Alexia, a little shorter, like a video that we're gonna react to that's also Halloween themed. So super cool. I'm super stoked about this. So let's see it real quick. So this is called Halloween Party. We got Graveyard Rock by Garland Jeffries. This is from the album Escape Artist from 1981. Then we have Dead Man's Party by Oingo Boingo. Yes, I love it. This is my first Oingo Boingo reaction, but I'm a huge fan of Danny Elfman, of course. This is from Dead Man's Party 85. Danny Elfman literally was my favorite composer for a while there. Like, I don't know, I just like his, you know, dark, you know, I don't know, approach. Like even Pee Wee Herman has some kind of like a weird circusy kind of, I don't know, but the first one was, of course, you know, Batman, and then Beetlejuice. I think Beetlejuice was first, and then he did Batman. He did an amazing Spider-Man theme. But, you know, everything he has done so far, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride, and it's just amazing music. It's just so, it's like only he can do it, you know. So let's see about Oingo Boingo when he was in that band. Then the third one is On Graveyard Hill by the Pixies, Beneath the Eerie 2020. Oh, this is super new. Cool. And we're going to do some Ramones. It's so funny because I just did a marathon with, it was, oh my God, what was his name? Give me just a sec. With, I got it right here. Why am I looking? Why am I even looking? With Joey Ramone. So this is the Ramones. So 2 Ramones songs in one day. This is Pet Sematary from Brain Drain from 1989. And the last one's going to be Ministry, Every Day is Halloween. This is the very best of. So I'm super stoked, super excited to do this. I mean, we're so close to Halloween, and I've never really done a Halloween marathon, so here we go. All right, I'm back. Okay, without the glasses. Here we go with Graveyard Rock. Thank you again so much, JK, for sponsoring the video. I appreciate it so much, and everyone for being here. If it's your first time, maybe because it's Halloween and you were like, what is this Halloween marathon? Maybe you like the video, like and subscribe. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Here we go.
Yeah, hear me, man. Beat our dub, crash our mash, but don't get stoned on the tombstone. They carry him away in a Cadillac hearse, and what was worth, show no mercy. I remember that day when he had the curve.
Okay, I did not expect reggae. I expect something more, you know, I don't know, just like dark, but this is great. I love it. It's just, I had to say it. I had to interrupt real quick.
At the chapter and verse, he died an alcoholic. Graveyard ride, that's what they call it in the neighborhood. Graveyard ride, that's what they call it on the block. Uh-oh, graveyard ride, I bet you really never thought it would. Graveyard ride, I hear the ticking of the clock. 'Cause it's a son of call a graveyard skanking. It was so tragic, another painful story, and just like magic, out the 21st story, they said the deal was done. 80 of 81. Graveyard ride, that's what they call it in the neighborhood. Graveyard ride, that's what they call it on the block. Oh, graveyard ride, I bet you really never.
So this is literally how my band, or our band with Bob, the you know, my good friend that just passed away like a week ago. That's how we sounded. But we basically took anything and made it sound like this, like a little bit of ska, a little bit of reggae. And people would come up to us and they said, what are you guys? What are you supposed to be? Like, I don't get it. Like, you're playing the Beatles, but what? And we're like, yeah, we're a reggae band. You know, he was so crazy, and there was sax and flute, and he played all these wind instruments. And that was, and he was like, okay, Nick, and like, you know, there was electric guitar with distortion. It was just something that would kind of like, you wouldn't expect a band like that to play, you know. But it worked, man. It really worked, and it was really a lot of fun. But that's what reminds me, when I remember to play that rhythm. It kind of like, I couldn't do it at the beginning, but yeah, this is like it's almost like ska, I would say.
I bet you really never thought it would. Graveyard ride, I hear the ticking of the clock. On my sheet up, on my sheet up, on my sheet up, on my sheet, on my sheet, on my sheet, my sheet, my sheet, my sheet.
Really cool. I love it. I mean, it's more reggae than ska, and we were more reggae as well. And but sometimes we would do like get up, stand up, stand up for your right, very fast, and it was just a lot of fun. It just reminded me really a lot of what we used to do. But this was a great song, and it's just like, so it's like festive because of Halloween, and it has the reggae vibe, and it just works. Really cool. I really enjoyed it. So now Oingo Boingo. So I've not really heard a lot of Oingo Boingo. I know that Danny Elfman was part of this band, and I think he's just amazing because if you've ever seen A Nightmare Before Christmas, he does everything. He composed the entire thing. He sings all the lyrics, all the voices. He's a guy. He's amazing. So let's give it up for Oingo Boingo, Dead Man's Party. I love the cover. Let's go.
I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. Walking with a dead man over my shoulder. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. Walking with a dead man over my shoulder. Waiting for an invitation to arrive. Going to a party with no one still alive. Waiting for an invitation to arrive. We're going to a party with no one still alive. I was struck by lightning, walking down the street. I was hit by something last night in my sleep. It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Everybody's coming. Leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. Don't run away. It's only me. Only me. All dressed up, where to go?
So Danny Elfman is on the vocals and rhythm guitar, but you can hear doodle 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 doodle. It's just like he has that composition skills, you know. It's I can't even understand how a guy who used to be in a rock band became such an iconic film composer. I mean, like writing for, you know, like a score is very, very difficult. Like you have to know a lot about music theory and the instruments and how it works and how it comes together, and then to create your own style and like, because I mean, when you listen to Williams, and there's a couple of guys who kind of like imitate him, but then James Horner is completely different. Danny Elfman is completely different. Like he literally set himself apart from like Hollywood to sound just dark and different. And that's what I love about Hans Zimmer, that he has also like this really distinctive sound when he writes for movies, you know. And yeah, because it used to be like more, I guess John Williams is more old school, like Herman, I think, what was it, Herman, the guy that wrote all the music for Alfred Hitchcock, Bernhard Herrmann. He had that style, that orchestral, like, you know. And then John Williams kind of like also mimicked Gustav Holt. So yeah, I mean, there's so much to talk about with film music, but yeah, let's keep focused on Oingo Boingo. It's just great.
All dressed up, where to go? Walking with the dead man, with the dead man. Ooh, for invitation to arrive. Ooh, walking with the dead man, dead man. I own my medicine and my die. With the shiny silver dollar, I need a ride.
Wow. So good. I love the trumpets and I was hit by lightning. Do do do. Great bass lines and just very interesting music. And the guy is just like, look, what I was talking about here. So I'm on Danny Elfman's, Wikipedia, and it says because he wrote his first score in 85 when this came out for Weird Science, which is on this album. But it says here, so in his early school days, Elfman exhibited an aptitude to science with almost no interest in music, and was even rejected from elementary school orchestra for having no propensity for music. That's crazy. He composed over 100 scores so far. And says this would change when he switched high schools in the late 1960s and fell in with the musical crowd who introduced him to early jazz and the work of Stravinsky. Oof, yeah, I guess that's when he got all the good stuff. I mean, he composed, of course, with Tim Burton, Sam Raimi, Gus Van Sant, Batman, Edward Scissorhands, Pee Wee Herman, Darkman, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Men in Black. I remember Men in Black when that came out. There was a documentary about him, and he's like, yeah, I've been trying to retire like since 20 years ago. It's like, just can't. They won't let me. But yeah, he's a great musician, a great singer. Did you hear that? Great stuff. All right, so let's keep it moving. Just give me one quick second. All right, so here we go with On Graveyard Hill by the Pixies. Okay, so I just checked our BMG, so I do want to interrupt the song. I know it sucks, but the Pixies, this is literally the second song I've heard ever. I only know them from Fight Club, the last song, Where's My Mind? You know that one, because that movie is one of my favorite movies. I know it's a lot of people don't like that movie. I think it's a masterpiece. It's just so creative, but I don't know if it works, now, but it's just a must watch. If you haven't seen Fight Club, watch it. It's very chaotic and very good. And the Pixies have just an amazing soundtrack for that at the end. But yeah, let's keep going. I love it. You know, I love their sound. They sound a little bit like, I don't know, like a dark B-52s, but like just like more obscure. I don't know. You let me know. Yeah, never mind about that B-52 comments. I don't know. They just don't sound like a regular. I always use that B-52 comparison when I don't really know what I'm listening to with that. And I've said multiple times. Oh, give me a second. Alexia's calling. This must be important. Okay, so that was Alexia. She was just asking me something important. No, what I was going to say is I compare them to Talking Heads when I'm like a little bit lost, because that music is just more avant-garde. It's just like more out there, you know. So yeah, but they sounded like, I guess, punk, you know, punk meets, I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I guess JK did have some kind of theme, because these, I mean, the first one was reggae, the second one was more like new wave punk, and then Ramones is punk, and then Ministry I've never heard. So let's check out Pet Sematary by the Ramones.
Under the October with the steamboats, ancient goblins and wallows come at the grand light making a sound. The smell of death is all around. And at night when the cold wind blows, no one cares, nobody knows. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. Fall addicted to the sacred place. This ain't a dream, I can't escape. Molars and fangs, the clicking of bones. Spirits moaning among the tombstones. And at night when the moon is bright, someone cries, something ain't right. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. dance, I curse these days. And at night when the wolves cry out, listen close then you can hear me shout. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to live my life again. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to live my life again. Oh no no no. Don't want to live my life again.
Very good tune. And this is the tune that's gonna save us if the, you know, for some reason it gets blocked. This is Warner Brothers. That's what I mentioned in the other marathon that I did today with him. His voice is so recognizable. It's like so, I don't know, there's something about the voice that is instantly recognizable. And I like the lyrics, you know, like, of course, like I don't want to be buried in the pet cemetery. It's pretty, of course, spooky, you know. Just the thought of it, like imagine if they would like bury a human in a pet cemetery. That would be just weird. Or vice versa, I don't know. But yeah, great tune. Short and sweet, you know, down to the very straightforward. There's not, I mean, you can't really talk too much about the music. It's just, it's a good tune, it's memorable, and you know. So Ministry, now this is a band I've never heard of. Every Day is Halloween. And then what I wanted to do, because we already did some Oingo Boingo, I wanted to do some Nightmare Before Christmas. We're gonna do This Is Halloween, and this is also sung by Danny Elfman. So I'm gonna do that as a bonus. Now this is the only thing I'm kind of worried about. It's Walt Disney music. I don't know how they are on. So I'm gonna just keep that one. I'm gonna do that at the end, but if it gets blocked, I'm gonna have to re-edit the video, and you know, or just like cut it out or something. But yeah, no, but now let's go with Ministry. Every Day is Halloween. Let's check it out. This is so good, man. Wow, man. I love electronic music. And I mean, if I would have like been messing around with my keyboard and suddenly I hear like boom, 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 You know, I would have like, I don't know, I would have lost my mind. Like, how cool is that? And it reminds me a little bit of Thriller. I was just thinking, we've of course both seen Thriller, but we've never really reacted to it. Like, we've never really like looked for every single thing that happens in that video. I think that would be a cool reaction. And today, I was gonna show Alexia, you know, and this is kind of super weird that this comes up, because in regarding to Danny Elfman, now that we're talking about him, because some 5 days ago, before we left for California, I was like, I really want to show Alexia like the Batman video. Like, it's so cool. There's so much going on, and the dancing and guitar playing, and like Prince is so creative, you know. And then I told Frank today I want to show her that, and then he's like, why don't you like do it as a Halloween thing, because they're literally like in costumes and paints. And I was like, that's amazing. Yes. So tonight when Alexia comes home, we're gonna react to that, to the Prince. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I love that synth there. Boom, 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 boom. The whole thing is really cool. very good, man. Boom, 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 boom. That is a song that I would just listen to. It doesn't have to be Halloween. Just like it says, every day is Halloween, but it's just good music, you know. It's like, I love that scratching. I remember when I was a kid, my dad still had that disco, and one day the DJ showed me how that whole thing works up there, and oh my god, that was loud. And then he would grab like an LP, but he had like he had like 4 turntables and like 4 like LP players. So I got like a turntable, 2 and 2, and then he would use like one CD, one LP to like to scratch with, and he had like a special needle, and so yeah, it's like a whole art form. But he wouldn't, and then we would try that. We would try that at home with our LP player and with normal LPs, you know, and of course it would sound the same, but we would screw up, you know, the LPs because it wasn't a special needle or a messed up LP. It was like, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, we got our asses handled to us. Okay, so let's try This Is Halloween by Nightmare Before Christmas, but let me just break this real quick. Okay, all right, so now if there's any trouble because it's Disney, I don't know how Disney handles copyrights. I guess we'll find out, but this is it. Nightmare Before Christmas, This Is Halloween, composed by Danny Elfman. Here we go.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. This our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. Trick or treat. Tell the neighbors gonna die of fright. It's our town. Everybody scream. This town of Halloween.
I am the one hiding under your bed. Teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
I am the one hiding under your stairs. Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Round that corner and hiding in the trash can, something's waiting there to pounce, and how you'll scream.
This is Halloween.
Red and black.
And slimy green.
Aren't you scared?
Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice, take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night.
Everybody scream! Everybody scream!
In our town of Halloween, I am the clown with the tearaway face.
Here in a flash, gone without a trace.
I am the who in the cold stare.
I am the wind blowing through your hair.
I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Halloween.
Halloween, Halloween. Tender rumblings everywhere.
So this is so cool because it says that it was like written by the citizens of Halloween, but most of the male voices are Danny Elfman. I actually saw that in the documentary. But yeah, this is so cool. I love it. This is so well done.
Everywhere, life's no fun without a good scare.
That's our job.
But we're not mean in our town of Halloween.
In this town,
Don't we love it now?
everyone's waiting for the next surprise.
And a tin jack might catch you in the back and
Scream like a banshee, make you jump out
Out your skin. This is Halloween. Everybody scream.
Won't you please make way for a very special guy?
Wild Man Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Everyone hail to the pumpkin king. Now this is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Halloween.
In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. La, 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 la.
So good. Now, if you haven't seen this movie, you have to watch. This movie is a stop motion animation. It's all made out of clay and it's just amazing. It's very Tim Burton-esque, very dark and very, and I mean, but still okay, I think for kids, you know. I'm not sure about that, but maybe older kids, maybe like 10, 12, you know. Because there's some frightening images, of course, but this was great. Thank you so much, JK, for reaching out. This is an amazing a marathon, you know. I love these themed ones, and JK and some other guys really knock it out of the park, and they basically only go for themed marathons these days, which is, I think, a great idea. If it wasn't, I mean, for copyrights, it just, like, I guess it takes a little bit the fun out of it, that you always have to worry, especially me, you know, because I want your marathons to be on YouTube. I don't want them to be on Patreon only, because they're kind of like limited up there. So it is just like a constant struggle to fight with these record companies, and it's literally like a gain situation for them, you know. But I guess, I don't know why they don't see it, or it hasn't been talked about. I don't know. There's a lot of artists who are totally for this, you know, and because it's free advertisement, and some people are like, no, I'd rather they buy my record. But, you know, they're already making music, because it's more like an old school mentality, I think. There's like, if they buy the record, then I make so much profit, but they're making profit just by using a little clip. They're making the profit of that entire song. So I don't know, you know. Let's just see how this develops in the future. But in the meantime, we'll keep doing it, you know, and have fun, and, you know, share these. And this was a lot of fun. Thank you, JK. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know which was your favorite, and what's your favorite Halloween song, if there, you know, if you have one, of course. Maybe you don't celebrate Halloween. I understand. But if you do, let us know. And yeah, tell us what you listen to on Halloween. So thank you. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.